before.
I've
always felt that way, but couldn't put words to it, you know?
We work well together. We bounce ideas off of each other. I think we get further together. We just do. And like I said, I think we both have different things to bring to the table that complement each other. And I think that we should be doing it together because it's all about collaboration rather than competition. Like in life in general, just collaboration, you know?
Working together. We're all in this together, right?
Yeah.
I think another thing too is we do have a lot of different views and we respect each other.
Yes.
And we can see, just because we don't agree, it doesn't mean that we don't see where the other person's coming from. Like, I can see how you got there. I can see why you feel that way. It's just, I don't feel that way. Yep. And that's fine. And I actually think we like that about each other.
I think you have to have that, like not just have people in life around you that are yes men.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? Where does that get you? I think people that are going to challenge you to think a little bit differently. Maybe just shift your perspective when you need to.
Yeah.
Because we all need that sometimes.
Absolutely. And it doesn't mean you have to think alike. It just means that you have to slow down and see where other people might, understand it. Understand where people are coming from or how they got to where they are, and that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good, actually.
I think it's awesome. I think it's really necessary in life. And I think it's something like relationships. I'm very excited to announce that instead of being a guest on the Foundations podcast, as we've done in the past, Britt Kelso and myself, Carrie Woodcock, have decided that we're better together. So what used to be the Foundations podcast is now the Complete Wellness podcast. So stick around and join us as we take heartfelt, deep dives into every aspect of wellness, mind, body, and spirit. From nutrition and stress relief to meditation and self-discovery, this is your place to learn, grow, and feel supported in creating a balanced, fulfilling life. Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Foundations podcast. I'm your host, Carrie Woodcock, and I'm also the author of Foundations. And this is a project that I've been developing for about the last 10 years. So I can't begin to tell you how excited I am to finally be able to share it with you. You're probably wondering what Foundations is. So I guess I need to start by letting you know what Foundations is all about. In a nutshell, Foundations is an 8-week behavior change program designed to help you create a balanced, stable, and fulfilled life. Foundations is a workbook that's now available on Amazon, or you can also find it on my website, which is totaltransformation.live. The Foundations book will walk you through every single step of the 8-week program, and you will be able to complete it without any more assistance than that if you choose. But I also wanted to create the Foundations podcast as an additional resource for you as you work through the program. You can expect to hear discussions about some of the principles that Foundations is built on, as well as interviews with people as they work through the program themselves. We'll cover some of the challenges that people come up against and the strategies they use to overcome those challenges. What worked, along with what didn't work. We'll talk about ways to tap into motivation that will help you stay on track and how to monitor your progress. Even tips for modifying your goals as you make progress through the program. If there's an obstacle that you come up against, and especially if it's creating a roadblock for you, then my hope is that you can come here to find some suggestions and additional support as you work through it. And if you do all that and you're still struggling and need some one-on-one support, then you can contact me through my website. Again, that's totaltransformation.live. You can go ahead and send me a message, and we can schedule a call or a Zoom meeting. I'll also be scheduling some group workshops for any of you who would like to work through this program with a group of people. We'll meet at different points throughout the 8-week program. I'll be releasing more information about these workshops soon, but there will be limited availability for these slots. So if you're interested, then go to my website and send me a message. So let me tell you a little bit about me and why I created the Foundations program. We've all experienced pivotal moments in our life when we know it's time for change. Times when we feel as though we are merely surviving rather than thriving. The barriers we face seem insurmountable, and it's difficult to decide where to begin. 10 years ago, this was exactly how I felt. My marriage had crumbled. My 10-year-old son and I were sleeping on the floor on an air mattress. I was completely broke, and I was struggling to develop a new business and survive as a sole proprietor. My life was in shambles, and I didn't know how the hell I was going to pull myself together. How was I going to survive and create a stable life for myself and my son? Foundations was how I did it. Foundations helped me increase my self-confidence and self-love, improve my fitness, accomplish countless career goals, develop a growth mindset, improve my nutrition, and believe that my self-care was important. Foundations helped me take control of my life and overcome every challenge that presented itself with confidence. I no longer live my life in fear of being hurt, failing, or not being accepted, because I know I'm strong enough to withstand anything life throws at me. Today, I'm the owner of Total Transformation. Transform your body, mind, and spirit. An NCCA accredited health coach, certified through the American Council on Exercise, as well as a behavior change specialist. And over the last 10 years, I've instructed a variety of strength and conditioning classes. I've also worked one-on-one with hundreds of people over the last 10 years to help them improve their quality of life. Foundations is the program that I devised to make that happen. I first used it to pull my own life together after it had fallen apart, but it worked so well that I began using it with all of the clients that I worked with also. When I realized how successful it was for both myself and my clients, it became my ultimate goal to share this program in the hopes that it could do the same for other people. I began my journey as a personal trainer and fitness class instructor, but it didn't take very long before I realized that wellness was much more complicated than a simple workout routine. Foundations isn't a workout plan, a diet, or a weight loss plan. It's not a pill or a quick fix gimmick. It is instead an overall wellness program that's based on building a solid foundation, taking into account each of the 8 dimensions of wellness. Whether you're looking to improve your career, health and fitness, relationships, spirituality, financial stability, or emotional well-being, a solid foundation will give you the strength to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. This program will increase your self-confidence and self-love. It will challenge you with new patterns of thinking and help you develop a growth mindset that focuses on the positive. You'll learn to use your strengths to build a solid foundation for change that will enable you to achieve anything you set your mind to. There is no question behavior change is hard work. But I'll be by your side every step of the way until you have mastered every tool necessary to get results. I've also included an 8-week program of my own in the reference section to help as you work through foundations, as well as a few examples through the text. You'll begin to see how each area of your life is intricately intertwined with the next, and the benefits of approaching wellness from a holistic point of view. You'll begin to identify specific behaviors you wish to change, barriers to success, and solutions to overcoming obstacles. Your behavior will become more consistent and stable, and when shit hits the fan, like it always does, then you will learn to simply refocus and move forward without losing your balance. You'll be able to adapt and self-manage anything that life throws at you. You will learn strategies to keep yourself accountable, self-monitor, improve discipline, and increase your motivation. Foundations is now available on Amazon. You can find the link in the show notes, or you can visit my website at totaltransformation.live, where you can learn more about Foundations, purchase the program, connect with me directly, or learn how you can sign up for workshops to get you started. And don't forget to subscribe to the Foundations podcast and join me each week as we set out to catch even the wildest of dreams. Don't settle. Don't accept mediocrity. You have the power to take control of your life and accept no less than you deserve. Foundations will give you the tools to make your life anything and everything that you want it to be. The Foundations podcast is a total transformation production. You can find the Foundations workbook on Amazon.com or visit my website at totaltransformation.live. And join me each week as we work through the Foundations 8-week behavior change program together.